Mhm. Proper, yep, for one's own person, are used in the legal profession to identify people who represent themselves in court proceedings. Oh. However, it is generally recommended that, yes, mhm, but other than in small claims courts, it's best to have a lawyer. Now, in 2005, the AALL panel presentation, the Honorable Chief Judge Edward Toussaint Jr., Minnesota Court of Appeals, noted that there are two major elements important in litigation. First, knowledge, yeah, about procedural issues, and second, persuasion techniques. Failure in these two areas will translate into poor results for the litigants. Misunderstanding a procedure may even make an appeal impossible for grants. Yes, 2005. Now, there's multiple ways to appeal these lawsuits. Sometimes I dislike the wording of the judgment that I'm going to get. And as the individual that could appeal, yes, I might keep you in court for the next 20 years. Now, since we're working through war crimes, yes, espionage and treason, ouch! I might keep you in war crimes trials for the next 50 years. Now, you have the actual documentation. Yes. My sons were taken and they're in the wrong grades. I told you to give the custody of my sons to myself. Yes. I told you that we're going to go through the United Nations, the Hague, and the International Criminal Court. Yep. Then I gave you all the humanitarian rights violations. Oh, oh. Then there's the civil rights violations. Yes. The Bill of Right Guarantee violations. Yeah. And then there's the international treaty violations. Oh. Now, let's say I'm representing myself. I'm going into any constitutional court of the world. Yes. Where there's a treaty obligation of any nation. Right now! Now, I wouldn't want to fail in the two areas that are most important. That would translate into poor results for myself as a litigant. Yes. But I'm a citizen of the United States. Yes. I'm a father, a parent. Ouch. I'm homeless, indigent. Yes. And I'm a pauper. Now, I told you about the federal government's obligation to pay my legal expenses. Oh! See, representing myself can be of great value to me. Now, that said, libraries are aware that a lawyer is not always an option for litigants. Now, I've emailed thousands of lawyers. Yes. I've emailed those in the Young Lawyer Division of the American Bar Association. Right. I've emailed barristers. Yes. I've emailed approximately 500 lawyers in the last month and a half. And for some reason, I can't get an attorney. Now, is it because that lawyers don't see the availability of earning a large amount of income? See, I pay $500 to $1,000 an hour, and with every judgment, I get my attorney fees and costs paid for. Oh, see, for me to negotiate with every attorney firm, I can up the hourly expense, yes, to $1,000 an hour for all of them. See, you can really fucking piss me off, and I'll just use the federal government's money to overpay the attorneys that represent me. Now, let's say one of them said, well, Paul, it'd be better if you represented yourself. I would have to agree. Good advice. Yes. I file as a pro se litigant in the International Criminal Court of Law. Now, there's some federal court websites, and I think this is going to be a great self help tool for myself. Yes. I emailed the U.S. Supreme Court of the United States. Yeah. I used their contact form. Now, I thought Ginsburg, yeah, the big acronym that you are, punch for the idiot fucks.